Greetings, everyone. How are you guys doing? I am really wanting to talk talk a little bit about how I have um, used really difficult experiences to help me in a to help me become myself. I know it's not always it's easy for us to experience the 3D reality. Hi, Nefertiti. To experience the 3D reality as if it is the only thing there is, or if it is the thing that matters most. But we are on this earth plane to have an experience that is developing us. We are not here for the things we think we are here for. Like, we have been in a time period in the earth plane where we have really placed a lot of value on material things, and we have placed so much value. I am safe. Yes, thank you so much, you all. I am absolutely safe, and I'm in a different reality. I'm having a different experience, is all I can say. And I'm very grateful for that. And there have been times in my life when I have been having the worst experience. And those times in my life where I was having the most challenging experiences taught me how to be with difficulties, taught me how to be with things that I would not desire. And whenever I have been in experiences where I believe that I don't desire it, the sooner I can surrender to it and know that it is happening for me. This experience is happening for me. This experience is happening to support me in some way. This experience is happening because it is serving me somehow. This experience is exactly what I need to become more of myself. And the more that I can surrender into the actual experience, no matter how desirable, challenging, life-changing, life-shattering it is, the more that I can give into it, lean into it, the more that I heal, the more that it opens up me, the more that it opens me up, the more that I learn, the more that I become something new and transformed. Not by resisting it, not by fearing it, but by being willing to allow it to have its way with me. I have learned this lesson. I remember once I was driving on a road right here in Los Angeles, and there was a light rain that had crossed it, and I was turning, and when I was turning, the car started to scare because the road was wet. And Spirit, the voice inside of me said, "Take your hands off the wheel." And I remember it was dark, and the street lights were on, and I took my hands off the wheel, and the car just did what it was going to do. And I was fine. And I have learned that is the best solution. So if your house is burning down, if you have a health challenge, if you have relationship stuff, whatever it is, lean into it. Lean into it with curiosity, with surrender, with devotion. Pay the fucking dues. Pay the dues. Because life is coming to you for something. And if you are going to resist it, if you are going to fight against it, and I'm a victim and this is not fair, the longer you do that, you're resisting it. And you will continue to create more and more and more until you surrender to the pressure of what it is that's being offered to you. So, whatever's going on in your life right now, like right now, California's on fire. I am leaning into it in the ways that I am being called to do so. It's been really interesting because the wind has been so strong for days. And for days I was just like, ooh, the wind. I was leaning into it and it was so like luscious, and wind to me is so sexy. It's like it's the sensual lovemaking to me. It's like the wind. It's like it carries your dreams and your energy, and it's like the universe just mwah, 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 mwah. And I was just loving it. And then I started to smell the fires. I started smelling it and I was like, oh, they're fires, which we always have. So it was not a big deal to me. So I was like, ooh, the smell, and the fires smell, from where I am, they smell good. Like it smells like a wood burning fire, like a fireplace. That's what it smells like. So I was like, ooh, the wind and the wood burning fire, and yummy, and been in my house cleaning. A friend of mine has been helping me really, clean up my kitchen and get some things in order. So I was feeling so good. And then I looked online and PCH was on fire. And I was like, oh, okay. That's interesting. And I started to hear myself say, you should call on the water. You should call on the water. And so I kind of started calling on the water. And then my heart said, but you love the wind. So you're going to abandon your feeling of goodness and what feels good to you because of something external, because of something that is not even in your reality. You just saw a video. You can smell. You're going to abandon what feels good in your system and I have just been with that. Like, what does that mean for me? What does it mean for me to choose myself? What does it mean for me to prioritize my sense of well-being and pleasure and connection to nature and honoring nature? What does it mean for me to choose that over sending my energy to people losing things? I don't have the answer to that, but I'm with it. I'm with it because I know as a Black woman in this reality, we have sacrificed ourselves, our pleasure, our bodies, our everything, our homes, our children, our everything for everyone else's benefit. Our prayers, we have sacrificed everything for everyone else's benefit. And I asked myself, was I going to sacrifice my dance with the wind? Am I going to give up my beautiful seduction that I'm having with the wind to call for something else for others? Because I'm happy. Like, I'm happy. It's a very interesting thing. And I'm with it. I'm with it at a deep level in my psyche, in my body, in my ancestry, in my prayer, in my meditation, in my ritual. I'm asking the question because nature is going to do what nature does. Nature is going to, and I am a part of nature. Nature is going to do what nature does, and I am a part of nature. And so I know as humans, we have been taught to be at war with the natural world, the natural order of things. But I'm claiming that back. I'm allowing myself to be in the dance and in the pleasure of that which is nature and natural, that which is in me. Because when the wind came, I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. And the thought of rebuking it for something else, like Spirit said to me, oh, you're going to rebuke what was feeling good to you because the external form is telling you to be afraid. You're going to rebuke your pleasure because someone else is calling on you. That's interesting. I think that's the reason the fires are here. It's us releasing, destroying, and cleansing. Yes, yes, yes. So, I encourage you, whatever's burning down in your life, maybe it might not be your house or whatever. Something, what's burning down in my life is my old way of being, the part of me that would sacrifice my most intimate sense of self for the sake of others, because others want to feel comfortable or safe. Like growing up in a household where I couldn't say certain things because it made others uncomfortable. Like just claiming ourselves back. Like, what does it mean to really own yourself fully? And however that shows up for you, it's different for everyone. It's different for everyone. But here we are. All right, you all. I just wanted to come in and share that, and, to help us, first of all, because a lot of people have called me, I'm getting lots of calls. I'm great. I'm totally okay. So that's one reason. And then also just to say that when we lean in to the things that we are confronted with, when we lean into it with curiosity, how did I create this? How am I a part of this? What is my creation in this? When we lean in from a perspective of responsibility and accountability, we come up with different answers. We get different results. We get different perspectives that help us change and alchemize so that we become something different. We really grow. We get to learn, it's like when I was a little girl, they used to smoke in the offices. Like I remember being in offices where people were smoking cigarettes. And then they realized that cigarettes cause cancer. Like cigarettes cause cancer. So we're not going to do that anymore, right? So maybe we learn that the earth is alive and she needs her shores. She needs her shores. And that the shores aren't benefiting, the earth isn't benefiting from having things in place that are there. Like, right? So we make some adjustments. We go, oh, we didn't know. We didn't know that that's what was going on, but now we do. So we're going to make an adjustment. Okay, we live and we learn, right? We live and we learn. We live and we learn when we're willing to live and learn, when we're willing to understand that we're connected, that this is only one thing happening here. We're all a part of this thing. We're not separate. We're not separate. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.